Well, the Kevin Durant trade saga is slowly but surely coming to a climax, with reports saying that he might be traded by early next week or maybe even by the end of this weekend. Now I'm not sure about that happening, but according to a new report via Shams Charania, there have been 3 teams that have been picked out as his primary trade destinations, those being number 1, the Miami Heat, number 2, the San Antonio Spurs, and number 3, the Houston Rockets, who many believe will likely be the team that gets him. And well, with that in mind here, what would the trade package look like? What would be the best offer, the worst offer, and then maybe the best fit for Kevin Durant? We'll go through all of that in today's video. And starting out with the San Antonio Spurs, I talked about this during my prior video I made, so check that out if you want to. I go further in depth on that one, but simply with the trade package and what I think it would take to get Kevin Durant, who is on an expiring contract and is 37 years old by the way, so gotta keep that in mind here, probably would look something like Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and 1 to 2 first-round draft picks, including their 14th overall draft pick in this year's NBA draft, then a future first-round draft pick. Now the Phoenix Suns definitely want a guy like Stephon Castle, but the Spurs apparently are not willing to do that, not willing to include him, obviously not Victor Wembanyama, obviously not De'Aaron Fox, so that's probably the trade package that they would offer and likely that they have been offering too. And I'm not sure it would be the best one. I think this might be his best fit of the 3, arguably, but I'm not sure they have the best trade package or not willing to offer them the best trade package. So then moving toward the Miami Heat, they also have a pretty good trade package, but also not the best one in my opinion. Likely offering something like Terry Rozier, an expiring contract, Duncan Robinson, also an expiring contract, then a young player like Nikola Jovic. They're apparently not willing to include Kel'el Ware, who Phoenix definitely would want here. Maybe they would, maybe they won't, but as of right now it doesn't seem likely. And it's more likely they'd base their package around draft picks, including something like the 2025 first-round draft pick they have via Golden State, a 2026 first-round draft pick, and then maybe a 2029 first-round draft pick, which would be a pretty good offer for Kevin Durant, who again is 37 and under a 1-year contract. Now they could offer more draft picks, could also again offer Kel'el Ware, but that's ultimately up to them. This is probably what they have been offering and something that they are trying to build their trade package around for Kevin Durant. But then finally finishing up with Houston, who in my opinion is their best trade partner in regard to their trade package, primarily from them having 2 of Phoenix's first-round draft picks, that being their 2025 first-round draft pick, their 10th overall draft pick, and then their 2027 first-round draft pick. So combining those with a trade package of maybe Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., maybe Tari Eason if they're lucky, probably more likely a guy like Aaron Holiday to simply make the money work here, but this would be by far the best trade package of the 3 that I've mentioned in my opinion. Now would it be too much? Arguably yes. I mean, if you're gonna trade Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. and then maybe even Tari Eason, would they also be willing to give up 2 first-round draft picks? Maybe. Again, we are talking about Kevin Durant here, who despite being 37, is an all-time great, is still a top 10 NBA player, and definitely could be a difference maker for their team that's not that far away from contention. So in my opinion, I think they'll definitely think about it. They have plenty of draft picks already, so losing 2 of them wouldn't really hurt them that much, especially for Phoenix's draft picks that they desperately do want back in return, that being the Suns. So if I had to rank them, I'd put the Rockets trade package at number 1, definitively, then probably the Spurs trade package at number 2, then finally the Miami Heat trade package at number 3. Now obviously that could interchange depending on what they're actually offering in real life. These are simply hypothetical trade packages and what I think they might be looking to offer or base their trade package around. But again, if the Heat would offer Kel'el Ware for example, maybe the Spurs are willing to offer Stephon Castle, that would definitely change things. And well, with that being said here, what do you guys think? Of the 3 trade destinations that Kevin Durant apparently wants to go to, who would you like to see him with the most and which of them has the best trade package to offer in your opinion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.